This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Monday, February 17th. Partly sunny and breezy today in Dallas with a high of 55. More clouds will move in later this evening with a low of 44. Here are today's headlines. Dallas Mavericks assistant coach Darrell Armstrong was arrested Saturday on a charge of aggravated assault after allegedly hitting his girlfriend with a gun. Dallas police responded to a call at about 3:45 a.m. Saturday in the 1000 block of Ross Avenue. According to police, Armstrong was involved in an argument before he allegedly struck the victim with a gun and threatened to shoot her. The victim was identified in the warrant as Armstrong's girlfriend. The pair was in their shared apartment when she said she saw a text from another woman on Armstrong's phone that prompted an argument. She said Armstrong had been drinking and demanded her key to the apartment, which she gave him. Armstrong was said to be on the phone with another person a little while later when he entered the kitchen and allegedly struck the woman on the right side of her face with a pistol. Armstrong then allegedly loaded the gun and said he was going to shoot her, at which point she said she left the apartment and crossed the street to call her family and the police. Police reported observing a mark on her face. Armstrong was arrested without incident, and the gun was located in the apartment after he consented to a search. In other news, a new political group opposed to President Donald Trump is organizing protests across the nation, including one today at Dallas's City Hall. The 50-51 movement first took off earlier this year on social media under the hashtags Build the Resistance and 50-51. 50-51, which means 50 states, 50 protests, one day, soon manifested in dozens of protests on February 5th, where attendees decried everything from Trump's immigration policies to his rollback of transgender rights and a proposal to forcibly transfer Palestinians from the Gaza Strip. 50-51 is planning Not My President's Day protests at state capitals and city halls nationwide today. The protest in Dallas will be held at City Hall at noon. There are also protests planned in Austin and Houston. A poster promoting the Dallas event says the goal is to reject oligarchy, reject fascism, reject Trump, reject the seizure of government power by the 1%, and reject Project 2025. The group's website says the movement was designed to be peaceful and violence of any kind will not be tolerated. Next up, Texas's largest teacher preparation program made enough progress to come off probation after years of scrutiny, allowing it to continue operation. Texas Teachers of Tomorrow was under state orders to improve after an audit found it misled potential educators with its advertising, did not support candidates with required mentors, and failed to demonstrate that its training was based on research. Friday's vote by the State Board for Educator Certification allowed the company to have full accreditation, which an educator prep program needs to produce certified teachers. The decision caps a multi-year saga that played out as Texas's teacher recruitment and retention problems worsened. And as you plan to trim trees and clear the yard this spring, the Dallas Zoo is asking you to consider donating your leafy twigs and branches. The Browse program at the Dallas Zoo is accepting recently trimmed or felled landscaping to help feed and enrich its animals, from the towering African elephant to the spectacled dusky leaf monkey. The program started in 2016 and relaunched last year after a pandemic hiatus. It involves collecting tender shoots, twigs, and green leaves of trees and shrubs that are fresh and have not been treated with chemicals such as pesticides. If you are interested in donating your tree or shrub trimmings, the Dallas Zoo has a handy guide on which plants are accepted. The guide also provides instructions for DFW residents who want to deliver to the zoo or have the browse picked up, and other frequently asked questions. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more from the Dallas Morning News.